everyone, especially frugal living various instant noodle specials and victims of daring a wallet balance. Welcome to the Yatalk, ngobrol bebas tanpa batas. Aku Melin dan di sampingku.
Hello, I'm Gia. We'll be joining you in a casual podcast, the official place for boarding student living away from home. Bagi kalian yang tinggal jauh dari rumah, podcast ini akan membahas cara hidup hemat dan mengelola uang di akhir bulan saat jauh dari rumah.
Well, but in this episode, we're bit special. Kita bagian dari keluarga yang hidup hemat, tapi kita juga akan memfokuskan perhatian pada satu topik yang sangat mudah untuk dipahami.
The life of student living in boarding away from home. Starting from away parents, learning to be independent, managing your own money, and even the classic boarding house drama, the end of the month and instant noodles.
So, bagi kalian yang punya kesulitan dalam rumah kos atau bagi kalian yang mau pindah dari rumah, episode ini cocok banget buat kalian.
So, we're not the only ones venting and listeners don't bored with the host voice. We have guests ready to share stories about living frugal away from home, Melin.
Well, that's right. Di episode ini, kita nggak sendirian. Podcast kita menampilkan tamu spesial, para penyintas rumah kos yang jauh dari rumah. Dan tentu, udah dengan kisah mereka masing-masing.
This is interesting, Melin. All guests today are divided into two groups.
Wow, that's very interesting. Kamu di pihak mana sih, Ge?
There are those who are pro-frugal living, okay, the frugal living in my Ninja War team, and there are also those are against who feel the frugal living is important, but don't forget yourself to be fair and avoid any arguments. Let's get to know each other one by one, okay?
First up, from the pro-frugal living camp. For those of you who believe that saving is more important than spending money, please introduce yourself. This is the first pro-frugal living boarding house kid. Please state your name, hometown, and a little story about your boarding house life.
Hello everyone! Today we're gonna talk about something yang super dekat sama kehidupan mahasiswa, yaitu frugal living.
Bener banget, menurut aku hidup itu nggak cuma soal kuliah dan tugas, tapi juga soal gimana caranya ngatur uang biar cukup sampai akhir bulan.
We're both college student and we're also on the pro-frugal living side. For us, frugal living itu bukan berarti pelit atau nggak boleh senang-senang ya.
Exactly, frugal living is more about awareness, tentang mikir sebelum beli sesuatu, dan sadar mana yang beneran kita butuhin dan mana yang cuma keinginan sesaat.
As students, income kita terbatas, tapi kebutuhan jalan terus. So living frugally help us stay in control, nggak gampang panik pas tanggal tua.
And honestly, frugal living makes our life simpler. Lebih sedikit pengeluaran yang nggak penting, lebih banyak ruang buat nabung, dan fokus ke hal yang lebih meaningful.
So, in this episode, we'll share our experience, opinion, and real struggles sebagai mahasiswa yang mencoba hidup frugal. But before that, kenalin aku Aura Angger Prastiti who live in Bekasi, dan temanku
Alia Kurnia Ilmi, and I'm from Malang, and hopefully obrolan ini bisa relate ke kalian dan bikin frugal living kelihatan lebih realistik dan doable.
So, let's get into today's discussion.
Okay, thanks for being here. And finally, from the Counter Frugal Living team, we're ready to offer a different perspective. Please introduce yourself, your name, where you're from, and you think frugal living isn't always suitable for students we live away from home.
If before, they introduce themselves and they are pro-frugal living, so right now, let's follow our opinion from other side frugal living. In this life, if you can be free, why you choose to be frugally? Because in this life, you must be happy and as free as the ocean.
We'll discuss the other side of frugal living. Kenapa kadang justru bikin stres dan gak serealistik yang orang-orang bilang. Hopefully make sense for you dan nunjukin kalau frugal living itu opsional, bukan kewajiban.
Yaps, that's great, babe. In this life, we must be happy and not be worried. Why I can say like that? Yes, that because you cannot repeating youth and because money is made in life to make us happy, not to make things difficultly.
Of course, in this life, enjoy every moment when you still young. Karena waktu nggak akan pernah bisa kamu ulang, guys.
Yaps, let's start to discuss why we choose to live without frugal living and enjoy in this life. Let's talk with me, Ezika Natabita from Surabaya, and I'm student in Jakarta City. And right now, I'm 18 years old. And of course, in here, I'm not alone because I have friend and she will introduce herself.
Halo, kenalin nama aku Zulfa. I'm 18 years old from Semarang and currently studying in Jakarta. Ready to share my thoughts, enjoy the moment, and live this life to the fullest.
Okay, now that everyone is excited, get ready because our conversation is going to be exciting, relatable, and maybe a little heated.
Frugal living is often understood as a life that focuses on managing money wisely by prioritizing needs over wants. The main goal of frugal living itu gak hanya soal hemat, tapi juga gimana kita punya rencana buat keuangan yang berkelanjutan.
In partition, students who apply frugal living usually start with perencanaan bulanan kayak kebutuhan dasar mereka seperti konsumsi, transportasi, tempat tinggal, dan juga biaya kuliah.
So, frugal living bagi mahasiswa tuh adalah gaya hidup berkelanjutan di mana mereka lebih memprioritaskan kebutuhan daripada keinginan.
By the way, buat nerapin frugal living itu susah-susah gampang, right? Karena biasanya kita tuh selalu pengen ikutan tren dan belanja ini itu.
Of course, sebagai remaja, kita tuh lagi ada di fase kepengen banyak hal. So, buat nerapin frugal living itu, I think that not easy.
Oke, daripada kita kebanyakan bahas teori, langsung aja kita tanya ke narasumber kita yang how they can implement frugal living in their life.
First, kita bakal tanya ke Aura dan Alia nih. What do you think about frugal living and how is your experience when you implement frugal living?
So today we're talking about frugal living dan jujur aja aku sangat mendukung frugal living sebagai mahasiswa. Hidup sekarang mahal banget and as a college student kita belum punya penghasilan yang stabil. Most of us still depend on parents atau part-time jobs. Jadi menurutku penting banget buat sadar gimana kita bisa spend our money. Buat aku, frugal living is not about suffering, tapi lebih ke ngerti prioritas dan bikin keputusan yang lebih bijak.
Yeah, I agree with you, Aura. Sebagai mahasiswa, kita lagi ada di fase belajar, not only academically, but also financially. Kalau kita nggak belajar manage money dari sekarang, nanti bakal jauh lebih sulit saat tanggung jawab kita makin besar. Frugal living help us understand the difference between needs and wants, yang sering banget bikin orang kebingungan, apalagi karena pengaruh media sosial sekarang.
Bener banget, sosial media punya pengaruh besar. We always see people showing expensive food, fancy cafe, and barang branded yang bikin kita ngerasa harus ikut-ikutan. But actually, kita nggak harus ikut semua tren. Frugal living ngajarin kita untuk berhenti sejenak dan mikir, do I really need this? Atau cuma pengen karena orang lain punya?
Exactly, mindset itu penting. Banyak orang mikir frugal living berarti nggak bisa menikmati hidup, padahal that's not true. Kita masih bisa have fun dengan cara sederhana, seperti nongkrong bareng tanpa keluar banyak uang, terus bisa masak bareng atau sekedar ngobrol santai. Sometimes, momen sederhana itu justru lebih meaningful.
Aku juga ngerasa frugal living ngasih kita sense of control. When I manage my money well, aku jadi lebih tenang dan gak terlalu stres. Aku gak panik di akhir bulan dan gak merasa bersalah setelah beli sesuatu. I know where my money goes. Dan itu penting banget, especially as student who are still figuring out life.
Same here. Selain itu, frugal living juga bantu kita prepare for the future. Walaupun yang bisa ditabung masih sedikit, the habit itself already matters. Dengan kita belajar disiplin, sabar, dan berpikir panjang, those skills will be very useful ketika kita lulus dan mulai kerja nanti.
Honestly, menurutku memilih frugal living di era sekarang itu kind of brave. Saat banyak orang pamer gaya hidup mewah, choosing to live simply itu nggak mudah. Tapi itu nunjukin kedewasaan, because it means kita nggak gampang terpengaruh dan tahu apa yang terbaik buat diri kita.
I totally agree with you. Frugal living doesn't mean kita miskin atau nggak mampu. It means we're being wise with what we have. Sebagai mahasiswa, kita nggak perlu membuktikan apapun lewat uang. We're still building our future, dan frugal living bisa menjadi fondasi yang kuat buat itu.
Menurut aku, being pro frugal living as a student is a positive choice. Ini bantu kita bertahan di kehidupan kuliah, menikmati hal-hal sederhana, dan siap menghadapi masa depan.
Exactly. Semoga makin banyak mahasiswa yang melihat frugal living bukan sebagai batasan ya, but as a smart and empowering lifestyle.
Alright, thanks a lot for sharing your thought guys. What you said tadi cukup menarik dan memang sering banget kita temuin di kehidupan mahasiswa sehari-hari. Frugal living bisa jadi solusi buat sebagian orang, terutama buat mahasiswa yang lagi belajar mengatur keuangan sendiri. Alright guys, we are finally reached the end of this health discussion. Ternyata talking about frugal living for students in perantauan is just about the numbers, but also about your philosophy of life.
If before we talk about the argument from the pro team, now we will talk with the kontra team. Gimana nih tim kontra menanggapi persoalan frugal living di kalangan mahasiswa? Maybe Ezi bisa mulai duluan.
Thank you, Melin. In my opinion, frugal living is a very minimalist lifestyle where we must be able to minimize our expense. While we know that students have very many needs, so of course, frugal living is not stable to be applied. In my opinion, if frugal living is applied to students, it will cause pressure. Frugal living should be applied to people who are already working, so that they can manage their expense. If it is for student, I think it is okay to spend money according to what is need and decide as long as it is in a positive form. In my opinion, the benefit of not applying frugal living in this life is we can freely express ourselves without pressure and we can shop without feeling guilty. But of course, in applying non-frugal living activity, we must fulfill basic needs and then please ourselves. There is nothing wrong with giving yourself a self-reward because that will be accepted by yourself too.
Personally, aku paham kenapa banyak mahasiswa support frugal living. But honestly, aku kurang setuju kalau frugal living diterapkan terlalu strict. Terlalu fokus saving bisa bikin kita kehilangan experience dan personal development. Kuliah itu bukan cuma soal survive financially, tapi juga tentang self-exploration, social life, dan pengalaman yang ngebentuk masa depan.
Why should we live frugally if we actually suffering? Karena yang paling penting itu health and happiness kita sendiri. Kita sering dengar quotes bahwa thrift is the key to wealth. But in reality, hidup itu nggak sesimpel dan sesederhana itu, guys.
Ya, menurut aku terlalu menahan pengeluaran bisa bikin mahasiswa stres dan overthinking buat hal kecil. Instead of enjoying the moment, kita malah ngerasa guilty pas beli sesuatu yang sebenarnya bikin happy. Mental health itu penting. Kadang spending buat hangout, ikut event, atau self reward justru bikin bisa reduce stress. Dan gak semua spending itu was. Some of them are investment kayak beli buku atau ikut activities yang meningkatin skill dan relasi. Kalau terlalu frugal, kita bisa miss valuable opportunities buat personal growth dan future career.
Yup, that's great. I agree with Zulfa opinion. And then, if you want to be rich, you have to work and invest. Kamu bisa achieve goals kamu kalau kamu berani kerja, invest, dan juga nerapin disiplin dalam hidup kamu. Bukan cuma mengandalkan hidup frugal. Why be frugal if in the end you getting sick? In the end, you still spend money. For example, you eat instant noodle for 30 years. So you can be rich and save a lot of money. After that, you get sick and are in hospitalist. Why are you so frugal and willing to eat whatever you can if you end up getting sick? In the end, you still spend your money for buy some to in the hospital. That's not frugal, that's ugal-ugalan guys. Itu sama aja lebih menghargai uang daripada kesehatan kita sendiri. Frugal living is the same as not valuing yourself and not enjoying life. I agree with Zulfa opinion.
Dan selain itu, kondisi finansial setiap mahasiswa itu berbeda-beda guys. Frugal living cocok buat sebagian orang, tapi shouldn't be a standard for everyone. As long as kita bisa manage money responsibly dan sesuai kemampuan. Enjoying life in our own way itu totally okay.
One last message for me. Kunci jadi kaya itu kita harus bisa memanajemen income kita dan juga memanajemen agar itu bisa jadi lebih baik. Not just frugal living. Money is a tool for happiness. Buat memenuhi kebutuhan kita, memenuhi kesenangan kita, dan ngebuat kita jadi bersyukur. Jangan sampai kita punya uang tapi kita nggak bisa menikmati hidup. That's stupid.
So, in my opinion, frugal living is not the only right lifestyle for student. Yang paling penting itu balance between saving and enjoy life. College only happens once, so jangan hidup dengan accidentally good soal uang.
In the conclusion, remembering this, money is a tool to make you human. Money is created for your needs, not to enslave you. You only live once, so enjoy your life and be happy every time. Thank you.
Alright everyone, that is for today's episode. Thank you banget buat kalian yang udah nemenin kita dari awal sampai akhir. Dan jujur aja, opini-opini yang muncul hari ini tuh bagus banget. Relate, realistis, dan kerasa banget deket sama kehidupan mahasiswa dan anak rantau.
Bener banget, opininya nggak cuma kedengaran ideal, tapi juga bisa dipraktikkan. Kayak reminder kecil, tapi ngena banget. Tapi don't feel pressure to live like other people, fokus aja ke kondisi dari kebutuhan lo sendiri.
Exactly. Being frugal doesn't mean your life has to be boring. It just means you know what matters most. You know how to manage your money wisely without guilty following trend that just stress your wallet.
Dan itu yang bikin pembahasan hari ini kuat sih. Opininya bagus karena mengajarkan kalau hidup sederhana itu bukan keterbatasan, tapi pilihan yang sadar dan penuh dengan tanggung jawab.
So yeah, semoga episode ini bisa jadi pengingat buat kita semua tentang tenang, pengeluaran aman, dan mental health tetap terjaga.
So, we can get the conclusion from this podcast. Team Pro reminder us that discipline is the real key. Being frugal means you are taking care of your future self. Biar nggak kaget pas sudah masuk ke dunia kerja nanti, basically, struggle a little now, enjoy the result later.
On the other hand, Tim Kontra also made a good point. Students are human too. Kita butuh kopi buat ngerjain tugas. Kita perlu hangout buat networking. Dan pastinya butuh makan yang proper biar otak gak lemot. Don't let being frugal make you weak or overly dependent.
My final message for all the students out there, don't let your obsession with saving money hold you back from growing. Find your balance, karena setiap orang punya porsi hemat yang berbeda. It's your life, your money, and your choice.
Tapi di sisi lain, setiap mahasiswa punya kondisi, kebutuhan, dan prioritas yang beda-beda. So, kalian harus bisa nerapin lifestyle yang sesuai sama keadaan kalian. Thanks again for being part of the episode. Stay smart, stay growth, and see you in our next podcast. Bye guys!
Yuk, ngobrol bebas tanpa batas. Bye!
I can't be your love. Look is too trivial for you now. Oh, my life is falling apart. Maybe no one